Okay. Hi, I'm Julian. We create this WordPress website for with WordPress management and maintenance to help SME and GLC from Malaysia to overseas. And I'm also co-organizer for WordCamp KL 2019, co-organizer for WordPress Meetup and Penang and Elementor Meetup. And on here, I'll teach you how to create a website in 30 minutes. It's very fast and easy. And why WordPress? WordPress is the most popular content management system to create website. In fact, it powers up 36% of website on internet. There are 27 millions of website worldwide. I think around more than 20,000 in Malaysia. And here we're using WordPress.com, not WordPress.org. WordPress origin, not WordPress.com. The WordPress itself, right, is open source, it's free. It's always up to date on those latest trend and security patch. And it's easy to learn on with huge community on Facebook, Meetup. We usually have Meetup. We organize Meetup when we're free on this Meetup.com. So we can actually go to this Meetup.com to look for WordPress community. And then WordPress is easy to scale, expand with theme and plugin and functions. And that one more important thing is it's very SEO friendly and Google loves it. Even Google suggests people use WordPress. And number 5 is you don't lock down like Wix or Space Square. This means if you don't stop, if you stop, those are subscription based. If you subscriptions, right, you won't get you won't get a website. So this WordPress is you own everything. You just need to pay for your domain and hosting. That's all. So digit 4 simple steps. First step, just choose the hosting and domains. And second thing, basic setup, WordPress setup. Third, install demo. And fourth, edit your contents. So what is web hosting? Web hosting is like place where your WordPress file live. It's a house where your website live. Domain name is address that people type in browser to go to the website. Web hosting is your house and domain will be your address. But for better SEO, right, I would suggest get domains like .com, .net, .org, or .edu. So and here we are
Julian,
recommending.
just a moment. Just to interject here one more time.
Sorry.
Could you actually make your screen full screen, because we're having a little bit of a trouble seeing the whatever you have on your slides here.
Is it? Actually, my screen is full. Oh, because I'm using the. Actually, my screen is full. Let me see whether can I make it even bigger. Will it be better?
I think
No.
it should be okay.
Oh,
there should be a full screen function. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. On here we are suggesting this SRByte WordPress hosting. The reason because it's already optimized. It's already optimized everything for this WordPress. And one, you just purchase everything. You already have this WordPress account. They just install everything for you. You don't need to install yourself. You just log in and change your this username and password. Then that's it. You can just start everything very fast. With this, the reason I suggest ProPrime is you get free domain, smart updates, speed kits, and this backup to Pro. Okay, I always suggest client, right, to backup himself, because the reason that anything happen, you can just restore quickly. You can just restore very fast. Everything is under your hands. If you wait for hosting provider, maybe you may need to wait for like customer service, ding dong a while, and then maybe 1 hour later. So by 1 or 2 hours later, you may lose some traffic of the clients. So the best is you can backup yourself. With this Cloud Pro, actually can backup to any third party like Dropbox, Google Drive kind of things. If you're using for online store e-commerce, right, I suggest use for much better plans, Essential or WB Plus. So okay, this is Flex. So normally once you have it, once you okay, I'll switch the screen to the real browser. I'll switch the screen to the browser so it's easier for you guys to to see. Let me share. Okay, once you have this, you purchase this URL, right? Purchase the domain, right? You get this. Sharing the same screen. You get this login for an exabyte. Once you log in, you get this is what you have once you log in. And you may just change your this whatever name here, and once you press login, you automated go to the this website. See, this is a WordPress website. They already pre-install everything for you already. Okay, normally once I enter this WordPress, the first thing is I go to setup. This is very super important. A lot of people don't really bother that. Okay, this is the site title. This is what your business, maybe your business name, and tagline is this is what you do. This is important because this is really help SEO. If you do like if you're selling fish, you say okay we sell fish or something like that, and this is your URL and this is your support emails. Here, remember to change the time zone, and that's it. And the other thing important is on the permalinks, you must choose to post name because this help on SEO. Once you have this right, you go to, and third one is go to the theme, add new, you look for this theme. If look for this theme and you just click active, install and active. Let's say I active this theme. I have this and I just go to these options under the starter sites. Look for the demo that you liked. You can just preview. You can preview whatever you want. You can preview that those website you liked. If you really like this, you just click import. Let's say so myself, I already import this theme called this. Once you fully import, right? Let's say I like this one. I just import and view your contents, your own contents. Then you start to edit the website already. You can start to edit this Elementor website. Here you can start edit your website contents, and here start to edit your images, background images kind of thing. It's very fast. With this page builder, right now you can create everything very fast. Now you have this website. This website already set up, done. Everything is set up, done already. See, this is the website. It just so quickly, you just import, go to this options here, started sites, look for the template you like, import, and you have it. Whatever thing you need to edit, just click here, edit with Elementor, and start editing everything. On most cases, right, I will here are some these are plugins that I will suggest. Google Sitekit. Google Sitekit is the official plugin from Google. for you to connect to your Google Search Console and Google Analytics. And SEO Press is a SEO plugin. It helps you to set up whatever SEO thing, your meta description, everything. And this image short pixel is for you to optimize your image. Because okay, most of people that have a website, then they find it very slow because the reason that they put too many images and most of them are not optimized. The reason is okay. Example like okay, they have 10 image on this website, and the image are like 5 megabyte kind of things, what for each. So if they have 10, this means the website, the page itself is 50 MB already. For to load the 50 MB, it's very slow. So that's why you need these plugin, image optimizer plugin to optimize all images. And this WP Freeform is a form for you to create these contact forms. And Ninja Firewall is a basic firewalls for you to filter out all these security kind of thing. And Cyber History is for you to log all your whatever thing you have done on your website. So in case anything happen, you can always look back to the log for you to debug all the problems that you face. So roughly, and if proper optimized, right, you can actually get underscore on this Google page insight because it's fast. The team itself is very fast, and it's just proper optimize it. You can get very fast. It can load in 0.5 seconds. This is using the exabytes. These are using the exabyte flex plane. So roughly that's it. So hello.
Yes, I am right here. Okay, so thank you so much for your presentation. Now we have like a couple of questions here for you. The first is, what is the difference between editing directly from Elementor and from the post feature under the WordPress dashboard?
Post feature, okay. This Elementor is a page builder. You must remember, Elementor is page builder. Is you create page for this Elementor. You use page to create. And for post, right, we will suggest use Gutenberg because page builder they create a lot of shortcodes on this website. For blogs itself, right, it's the best practice that you use Gutenberg. Then your website wouldn't slow down. So this is all on from using Gutenberg. Always don't suggest people use page builder to create blogs.
Okay, and we have another question from Jackie. Is the A/B test mean okay, hang on, let me just read this again. Is the A/B test mean I need to create 2 websites and switch it from time to time to test which one is better?
Yes. Okay, A/B testing, right, you need to have a lot of studies. After you've done this website, right, and you have, let's say you create 2 different type of these headline kind of things, you need to check and track and using Google Analytics to check or this Google Optimize to see which thing convert better. So you need to learn from there.
Okay, and Jackie also has another question. What is Plesk? And after I log in my screen, why does it look different?
Okay, Plex is something like cPanel. Is something like cPanel. Is this XLI Plex, right? They are running on Nginx. So everything, the server itself is already optimized for best performance. So you don't need to worry so much. It's similar to these cPanels.
Okay, and then Connie actually has a similar question, but perhaps you could elaborate on what SEO is?
SEO is a search engine optimized. Okay, this whatever you have after your website is built, right, you must let people know what you do. Example, this let's say example on my website. You must tell people know what you do. You must tell people what you do and what kind of thing you have. And testimonial. These are some testimonial I have client testimonial. And okay, the one thing is you have this small footer, right, like Malaysia web design. and WordPress consultant. All these small things, right, will help you rank better at SEO.
Okay. Also, we have a question from Chelsea. Now, Chelsea is asking, what is the website to create the web? And I believe we're using WordPress. Is that right?
Yes, I'm using WordPress.
Okay. And our next question is, can we remove and redo the building of the website?
Yes, you can redo and rebuild everything. Okay, if you like to rebuild everything, I'll suggest under the flex function, right, you can actually create a staging. Once you create staging, you can rebuild. You just rebuild from scratch, remove everything, and rebuild completely. Actually, on my blog, on my website, I have this one rebuild from this page builder, Visual Composer to Elementor. It's featured on Google Snippets.
Okay, so Julian, in terms to this question by Avinash and like talking about removing and redoing the building of the website, will they actually necessarily have to know coding for this?
Okay, no. On this Elementor, right, you don't really need to learn much on coding, because everything is very easy. It's very easy. You can go to their this elementor.com to learn everything here, and you can go to YouTube. There's so many things there to teach you how to build website with Elementor.
All right. So guys, if you're interested, head on over to YouTube. You can head over to Elementor and just figure things out. I'm sure there's tutorials to help you guys. And of course, we have another question here. And the question is the post feature under the WordPress dashboard.
Post features. Sorry, can I have the question? I can't see the questions.
Oh yes, I actually sorry, my bad on this one. I accidentally clicked done. I'll read it for you again. What is the difference between editing directly from Elementor and from the post feature under WordPress dashboard?
Okay. Just like I mentioned, for post, right? For post, we will stick everything to. We suggest stick everything to Ulement, which is the builder from this WordPress itself. For page, right, this means the between page and post is, example, you have a website like this. So this is the first page, this is another page, and this is another page, this 3 page. So whatever you have in blog, right, you just click on this. This is all blog. All these are all blog. This is already previewed in Elementor. All you need just write. Or you write down everything, and how to put it? You just write everything on whatever you need to write, right? You just write on this post. Okay. For better SEO, right, you always share things on your blog, so people will able to find your website. Example like this, I share on how to review this, how to score WordPress, how to score optimize for WordPress. Okay, whatever I share here, right, I write on my blog. So when people search on how to score, right, they find your website. Same thing like I write this blog post about how to convert reviews or this Visual Composer. Google will actually find your website and rank you. This is how I get my ranking for these Google snippets.
Okay. Now Roy has a question, and his question is, how and where do we install the plugins?
Okay, to install a plugin is easy. On this WordPress here, you go to the dashboard, add new plugins.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it. They just search for the plugin you like. The plugin I suggest just now, Short Pixel. You just look for Short Pixel, install and active. Once it's active, that's it. You have the plugin active, install active.
Oh, it's as simple as that.
Yes, it's very simple.
All right, cool. Okay, so our next question is, what is the best web hosting site to buy .com domains?
You can buy from this exabyte. They sell domains.
And guys,
Okay.
for those of you who are watching, we also have a special promo that will be coming up after this. I'll mention it later. Yes, Julian, please continue.
Oh, sorry, because if you bought their Plus Pro plan, right, they actually provide free domains with the hosting.
Mm.
So
Okay.
you
And
need to buy the domains.
I see. Okay. And Avinash also has another question. And Avinash would like to know, do you suggest using backlinks for our website?
Okay. Yes, but you must be very careful because certain backlink will hurt your SEO. Certain backlink, so you must be very careful to use a backlink. Of course, if you have backlink from Exabyte, it will be nice. But you have backlink on a lot of people. I mean, they can bought those backlink from
Alright.
those forum kind of thing. You can have that, but must be very careful on that because sometimes you bring down your traffic, you bring down your rankings if you don't play it well.
See. Okay, so we have another question, and this person is asking, are there any steps to set up the SEO press?
SEO plus this thing. You mean the SEO toolkits on these Plex? Okay, for SEO is very easy. You just look for your keywords, the keywords you want to rank, and let me suggest urban suggestions. You can let's say there's a one place very good place to learn how to get keyword research. You just go to Google Trend and then look for what kind of keywords to what is Malaysia searching. Let's say I say website. Oops. Roughly on this, you can see most people are looking for affordable website designs. This is what we call keyword research. So based on this, you can create contents based on affordable website designs. So when people search on these keywords, your website will come out.
Okay, Julian, is Nicole here because I think Rory is having some technical problems. So yeah, I will help her to do the Q&A. So the next question is, my site is using Wix currently. Do you recommend to move it to WordPress?
Which one? The site is?
My site is using Wix.
Wix.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, I will suggest WordPress than Wix because I have client using Wix, and he says it is so poor, and I don't know why that he spent a lot of money on Google Ads monthly. It's like few thousand a month, and the website is still nowhere. So after that, I review, right, the website actually go to rank on page one after review everything from this this WordPress.
Okay. So the next question is, how do you install CDN on your website? Do I need to change my name server?
CBN.
CDN, donkey, CDN.
CB.
And
Which one? Because I didn't see the under the question. Is it
yeah, under the questions,
CBN?
yeah, CDN.
CDN.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. The CDN is. I didn't see that. I
think you need to scroll up. I mean, for the questions, it's quite on top. Yeah.
is Because the first question I saw is there a get-line amount of text and before CTA? Okay,
No, that one is for the previous session.
sections. Let me scroll down. CDN stand for? Sorry, Nicole. I can't find the question. Can I? Hello, Nicole.
Yeah.
Okay. Content network it means okay. How do you install this CDN on this CDN? Yes, you need to sign out the CDNs. Once at the CDN, right, you will need to you need to set up a CDN. You need to set up CDN and everything have to configure on CDN sites. If CDN, I'll suggest Bunny CDNs. This is fast. This is fast and cheap. This is fast and cheap. Actually, I did share this on my website here. I did share about CDN on my website. How to score your this WordPress. How to optimize WordPress to get 100s.
Okay, hi Julian. So sorry about that just now. I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm back. Hi guys. All right, so our next question is WordPress WooCommerce. Can we add payment to that gateway or PayPal or local third-party gateway, GHL or so on?
Yes, of course. They have actually have those plugin ready. You can just give on the service provider. They have okay. When you sign out, like let's say you sign out iPay, you just ask iPay support for say okay, I want this plugin for the payment gateway. They will just give it. They will just support you on that. And if you want for this iPay is this PayPal is even easier. You already have this plugin on the website. You just need to install the plugin. That's it.
All right. So our next question is, I also have a Wix site. How do I migrate? And I want to maintain my domain, of course. What do I do?
First, you need to review the website and just point to your DNS. You have to you just point your DNS to your new domain IP, your web hosting IP.
Okay. Now, Daniel would also like to know, other than Google Trend, which website can we use to get analysis data?
You mean on this analysis data is you should get from this Google Analytics, not Google Trend. Google Trend is for you to search for keywords. Search for keywords like what people do, what do people ask. Okay, there are and other than this Google Trend, there's another one called probably ask, if I'm not mistaken, is probably ask something like that. Answer the public. Based on here, right, you can actually search for what people are looking for on the websites. You can search by country, like search by country, and you can check that what kind of keywords that usually people would ask for. So let's say I put web design. They will actually analyze based on Malaysia and give you that what kind of question that will people ask.
Well, basically, this website will help you determine what people are looking for when they type in web design.
Yes.
Like accompanying keywords to that.
Yes. You create this blog post based on this. So this is all about SEO. So whatever yes. So whatever you have, right, you just share. Let's say I will share. Can web design be sought out? Yes. You just create posts based on this on your website. So when people search and when people search based on these keywords, right, they'll go to your website.
Okay. All right, Dana, I hope that answers your question. Okay, let me see. Our next question is from Pravin. Now, Pravin is wondering, how do I check if my website is in WordPress or Wix or other platforms for that matter?
How do you check? Okay, you can check through what CDN. What CMS? A website called what CMS? Just detect what kind of thing that your website is using.
Okay, so Praveen, do take note of this website. I hope it helps you out. Now, our next question is, why can't I use the page builder?
Why can't, yes, why can't you can't page builder? This is very difficult question because it's depend on your website. So you need to diagnose your website, what's your problem with the website, then we only can find why you can't use a page builder.
Okay, and our next question is from Danny. Now, Danny is asking, is there a CDN that is still required if the traffic is only from Malaysia and Singapore?
No, I don't think, I think you can save money because since your website is in local, right, it don't really bother. And these days, I don't suggest people use free Cloudflare CDN because actually it wouldn't really fast. I mean, your website don't really load faster than with that. Unless you pay for that, you purchase this Cloudflare Pro. If you use free, I don't see speed improvement.
Okay, and Erica has another question. Now the question is, I am referring back to my earlier question and got answered by Julian. He was saying his client changed from Wix to WordPress and his website fares better. Does that mean that WordPress attracts more audience than Wix?
I would say the structure of WordPress, right, is better for SEO.
And how so?
Okay, because I'm not sure how this how to put it. Wax is very easy. It's very easy, but this actually WordPress with this Elementor is even easier for you to build websites. And SEO, right, is mainly about contents. It is mainly about how you create your website. The reason a lot of time that people, when they use Flex to create website, right, they don't know how to put a certain keywords on their website. That's why their website is very difficult to rank. And after this great website, they forgot to submit to Search Console. So whatever you have, right, you must submit to Search Console. Okay, this Google plugin, right, Sidekicks by Google. Once you install, have it on your websites, activate, they will actually set up for you everything. You just start set up. Everything will just integrate. Easier for you to need to do it one by one. You can everything done here.
Right. So it's called Sidekicks.
Sidekicks, but you need to have these Google accounts.
Okay. All right. So our next question is: can WordPress support e-wallets?
WordPress, okay, this is depend on this payment gateway. So there are certain payment gateways support e-wallets, then it's all depend on the payment gateway.
And just right off the bat, can you just list a couple of payment gateways that WordPress does support?
I think most of the payment gateway in Malaysia are supported by this WordPress.
Okay, cool. Now, our next question is, if I have a Wix website, how can I transfer my website to WordPress? Now, I know we've already had this question, something similar earlier. So, Julian, maybe you can just tell them really quickly how to do it.
You need to review everything. You need to review everything to these Wix. There are no easy way to do. Just review everything on Wix and change, after everything done, change your DNS setting.
Sorry, Julian, I guess there's no easy way to go about this. It seems that you have to start from scratch again. And they also have to point their website, correct?
Yes, you need to point this server IP to your domain IP to this new server.
Okay. Well, thank you. Now, our next question comes from Jason. Now, Jason is wondering, my domain is already hosted by Exabytes for email only, and I have yet to build the web page. Now, I would like to start to build my web page, and when I subscribe to WordPress, what should I do in terms of domain migration?
Once you have it, actually once you install the WordPress, right, you already tie up with your domains. Okay.
Anything else you'd like to add to that?
I think it's the best way you get this Exabyte support to help you on that.
Okay, Jason, you know what to do then.
Yes.
All right, Jen, our next question is, will updating your website from HTTP to HTTPS affect your SEO? And if yes, what is the best way to do it?
Sorry, I can't, can you repeat again?
Okay, so the question is, will updating your website from HTTP to HTTPS affect your SEO? Now, if the answer is yes, what is the best way to do it?
Okay, actually, this is on this server labels, this on this or this server label. So the best is you get this your service provider to assist it for you, because SSL certificate is not something plugin can solve it. You have to solve it yourself through server level. So the best thing is when you create a website, the WordPress installation, right? The server, this cPanel or Plex itself, normally they will automatically have this SSL cert for you.
Okay. And our next question is, what is the difference of Google Analytics and Google Trends?
Okay, Google Analytics is for you to get track of how's your website traffic. Google Trend is for you to search for keywords. That how many people are searching for keywords. Example, like let's say I say website design. So you can see that one day, on this day, there are 90 people search on these keywords.
I see. Okay, so our next question from Calvin Ng. Okay, now Calvin's asking, I bought certain themes from Theme Forest and I installed it. The website loads very slow, and is there any way to speed up or get higher scores on Google PageSpread Insights?
Okay, it depends how your website optimized. It depends how your website optimized. These days, I don't really suggest get people purchase from Theme Forest. Of course, there are certain things that most of them, those are multi-purpose theme. The problem with multi-purpose theme is they give everything for you. Even most of the thing that you don't really require, they still give it to you. So then the problem, you get your website run very slow. So because everything, they all in the bundle, whether you need or you don't need, everything is just put it there. So you need to really optimize. Okay, I have a tutorial on my website that I just done last night, finished at 11 something. And actually this is, I will share this tonight with Elementor meetup between KL, Penang and Jakarta. So you may, if interested, you can join the meetup. You can go to this meetup.com, search for Elementor and join the meetup tonight.
All right. Now we have another question. We have time for, I'm assuming, about another 4 questions. It's already 10:25. Our next question is, do I need to install any security plugins?
Okay, this WordPress itself, right, actually is very, very secure. The problem is that a lot of people make it difficult is because they look for those hack plugin, those pro version of plugin, which is people make it for free. Example, let's say new plugin. We call it new plugins. This is the plugin here, right? They give you free a lot of free. Those pay plugin become free. The problem is this plugin itself, right? They come with malware.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, so they come with malware. So you will have you get a lot of this. Your website will get hacked. Once you have this, right, you provide a backdoor for the hacker for you to hack your websites. So never ever use plugin like this. Okay, if you want the security plugin, right, I recommend Ninja Firewall. The free one it works very well. It works very well, and it's always that you set up 2FA on your login page.
Can you say that again? It's best that you set in what for your login page?
These are login protections on your login page.
Yes. Oh, okay.
You just click. You just go to the login protections, enable safe login. That's it.
All right. Well, it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so our next question comes from Ziliang, and Ziliang is asking once again, is it recommended that we don't use Page Builder?
Well, if you know how to custom code everything, you don't need Page Builder. You need Page Builder. If you're just for blog, right, you don't Page Builder as well.
Okay. Now I think we have time for 1 or 2 more questions. And the next one comes from Helyanti. I hope I pronounced your name right. I hope I didn't butcher that. Now the question is, I have a WooCommerce site with an exabyte plan of 1.5 GB physical memory, and I often face high memory usage spikes. How do I check what causes this? And I have a maximum user per day, which is about 300 people.
Okay, the most easy thing is you look for this plugin called Query Monitor. You look for this query monitor, and this one. You just install, they'll let you know that why your website is slow, why your backend is so slow. A lot of times it's not optimized, or maybe you need to more memory for your web server, because WooCommerce itself is quite heavy loaded. And
Right.
a lot of people, and another issue is a lot of people, they tend to install tons a lot of plugin for their WooCommerce website. Actually, I would suggest you keep it simple. You don't really need so much plugin on your WooCommerce website. This is the query monitor. They tell you that what's the problem of your website. Why cost the slowest.
Yes, it's very handy. I suggest that
Yes.
you actually install that. All right, thank you, Julian. I think we're going to squeeze in just one more question, just one more before I let you go. And this one comes from Ka Yuan. Now, Ka Yuan is asking, what about SEO? Do we manage our own or outsource to an agency to build site ranking? Or is it simply by creating a blog post within the same website with popular keywords?
Okay, if you can write blogs, right, I'll suggest you do it yourself. Okay, I have this client is from this Taiwan. This client, she don't know SEO at all. She don't know anything about SEO. She just do blogs, do a lot of blogs, and they are number one on this Google. They're actually number one. If you search for these wedding cards, right, they actually rank number one on Google's.
I see.
They don't know about anything about SEO. All the thing is they just write a lot of Q&A. She keep writing Q&A almost every week. Of course, there are certain structure that how your blogs should write. But if you want to learn to write, you can actually look for Google, YouTube. There are a lot of places to teach you how to write blog posts.
All right. So I hope, Kayan, that answers your question. Now, Julian, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us today at WebFest 2020. Now, before you go, could you maybe put up maybe a screen or your credentials where people can contact you if they have any more questions? And to everyone else in the comments, thank you so much for your questions. Julian will actually try and get back to you as soon as possible. And for those of you who are watching, we have a little surprise for you. Now, Exabyte's WordPress hosting provides everything you need to build a website in a fast and secure environment. And we actually have 20% off our WordPress hosting packages. All you have to do is just key in the promo code WordFest 2020, all capital letters, that's WordFest 2020. And if you need any more help from Julian, there you go. You can visit him on his Facebook page, his meetup.com, or you can visit Ulement.com as well. Julian, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, it was a pleasure to have you. And of course, let's give him a virtual round of applause. And Julian, you're more than welcome to stay for the rest of the session today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Exabytes. Grow your business online.